Too many dreams, books, millionaires, ideas, skills, unfinished accomplishments are in the grave. Take a moment and think, what am I doing between the dash? You have to move right now because tomorrow is not promised. Join the Divine Connections movement in a couple of ways. 1, download the app for free. 2, subscribe to Divine Connections magazine. 3, if you have a book, a product, a service, gospel music, business, health and wellness product, church, or anything creative, join the Divine Connections Movement VIP and make a commitment to join a network that supports others, give you major exposure, customer retention, and customer engagement. To find out more about VIP, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections Magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections Magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections Magazine.
Well, welcome. Great day, everyone. I am your host and CEO of Divine Connections. We are so excited that you are here. Make sure you like and share this broadcast because we have a lot of great things in store. So Divine Connection is a magazine that is faith-based and inspirational. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, moms, vendors, pastors, authors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. It comes out in print as well as online. And then twice a year, we do 2 events, one in March, which is my anniversary. And we have our 13th magazine anniversary coming up very soon, which is March 25th. And we'll tell you more about that. And then we have our event in October, which is called Bring It, where we have praise dance groups, mime, vendors, and youth vendors as well. So we're definitely excited about what is going on. And not only that, on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., we have a podcast and interviews sharing with you who people are and what they do in the community, what product, what service they provide, and what their service is. And then we also provide contact information so you can connect with them as well. There are a lot of great things going on in the community, and we want to use this platform to share just that. We also have a store. So Divine Connections store is now open. We have apparel, we have hoodies, we have shirts, we have hats. So definitely check that out. We'll show a video a little bit later. And we also have our app. Our app is now out, so you can go download it, whether you have Google or Apple, and go to your Play Store and go to Divine Connections Magazine and install it, as well as create a profile so we can connect with you and you can see even more individuals that are doing businesses and are experts in their lane. All right. So go check that out. So meanwhile, let's share a little bit about our October event so you can give a little idea of what we do with Divine Connections. Hold tight. Awesome, awesome. So that's just a little clip of what happened our last October event. And so this year, October 14th is coming. So definitely mark down that date. We'll have opportunities for vendors, network and worship, praise dance groups and moms. So definitely stay connected. But now let me show you a little bit about our online stores so you can get a visual of that as well. Awesome. So definitely go check out our online store. All right. And so now I want to share with you what is getting ready to go on. March 25th is my 13th magazine anniversary. We're going to have quartet groups. We're going to have mimes. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have sponsors. We're going to have a men's panel talking about mental health, life, and challenges, and how we can make our men better. So you don't want to miss that. Tickets are only $10. And then also have just a couple of more spots for sponsors and vendors. So if you are interested, make sure you connect with me. But meanwhile, let me give you a little clip of what is getting ready to go down. Saturday, March 25th at Divine Connections Magazine Anniversary. It's 904 East Main Street in Fall River, North Carolina, which is right close to Burlington. Hold tight. It's going to be on. We're having vendors, mimes, gospel groups, a men's panel, and sponsors. Our groups are the Power Boys, the Anointed Ones, Marvin Bobbitt and the Rising Sons, Terrell Brown and the Gospel Express. Our mime ministries are Jared Terry, Greater Is He Mime Ministry, and Jerry Linsom Jr., No Limits. Our men's panel, David Dickens, Corey Rawlinson, E.J. Stewart, James Montague, Maurice McDonald, Marcus Holly, Milkins Tyler, James Allen, and so much more. Come and support this event. If you want to be a sponsor, text 336-338-8903 or email divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. You don't want to miss this. See you there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Listen, you do not want to miss this. So tickets are only $10. And again, we have a couple more sponsorships as well as vendor spots available. So if you're interested, make sure you contact me. So how do you stay connected with Divine Connections? Go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. You get updates and news of what is going on. We also have our Facebook page at Divine Connections Marketing. And then follow us on Divine, and then you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections, and make sure you click that notification button so you'll be notified when we have interviews, events, or different things that's going on. You do have the opportunity to be in the next issue. If you're interested, if you have a business, if you have an organization, and you're doing great things in the community, text 336-338-8903 or email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com, and let's connect. If you have not done so already, make sure you get your copy of Divine Connections magazine. You can go to our website /subscriptions and get your copy. You can digital or hard copy. Once you go to get a hard copy, you can choose the quantity of the number of magazines you would like to have to share with your audience, community, or church or organization. All right, so definitely do that as well. If you would like to be a sponsor on this show and you have a 30-second commercial, we can go over that and see if it's approved for and fit with this show. It's 3 months. It's only 150, and so I would love to connect with you and see what your organization has going on. You can email me that information as well if you are interested, and it's for only 150, and it covers 3 months. You'll be on before or after our interviews on Wednesdays. Okay, so that's on a weekly basis. Also, if you need a 30-second or 60-second commercial for your business, we customize in that as well. So for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or your event, if you need a 30-second or 60-second commercial, we do that as well. We would love to serve you. I'm also blessed to have my second book written, which is called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So I talk about the accomplishments I've had in my personal life as well as in my business with the help of the Lord and having faith in myself and the God that I serve. So I would love for you to find out how I do what I do by getting the book. It is on Amazon, or you can go to the link below, or just message me and I can send you a signed copy as well. And not only that, this year we have our journals available, which is a Making It Happen. You are a divine connection. We write a vision, make it plain, execute, and then we celebrate. So we have a lot of great things that's going to go on this year. And this is your memory where you can go back and look at what God has done for you over time. All right, so let's journal together. The link is below. And of course, don't forget again, go to our website, bit.ly/divine connection store, and order some products. Great for yourself, great for birthdays, great for Christmas, great for gifts, and let somebody know that they are your divine connections. And one last thing is, don't forget to go and download our app at Divine Connections Magazine. All right. So that is the information we have for you for Divine Connections. Make sure you guys stay connected. And so the exciting part of this interview is my special guest. My special guest is here, and let me tell you, she is phenomenal. And I've worked with her a couple of times, and she is very detailed. She is very professional. I love how she can pull out of you finding out where you are, where you want to be, and how to get there. So let's welcome none other than Miss Roxanne is in the house. Hold tight. Great day, great day. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, Dolores.
You're very welcome. I'm so excited to have you on the show today so I can share with my audience such a wonderful person that you are and what you do and how you help how you help us make our lives better. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
My name is Roxanne Chilson, and I live in Florida. Excuse
Mm-hmm.
the voice.
It's
We
okay.
have
I'll turn you up.
Pollen City down here right now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't live
Oh
in snow,
yeah.
we live in pollen.
Okay.
Um, so uh, I live in Northeast Florida, but I
Mm-hmm.
work virtually so I can help any business owner across the United States. My company name is Your Ops Solutions.
Mm-hmm.
And OP stands for Operations, Processes, and Systems.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to help business owners find their unique style in the back office work that they do. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times people get into business and they know they have a talent, they
Mm-hmm.
know they have a gift, so they start working on it. But
Mm-hmm.
then when it comes to all the back office stuff, they like start losing their mind and they're going crazy. Like, how do I handle this paperwork? How do I put this together? Or what kind of accounting system do I need? And
Right.
how do I keep track of all my contacts?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I come into play. I don't
Awesome.
know if you've ever thought about, have you ever thought about a software having a personality?
That's good right there. That's
So if you just sat down and typed into the Google CRM, we're
mm-hmm.
going to get tons of software for CRM.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What do I need? What do I need to do? Which one's right for me? Which one's too much? Sometimes you don't have the time to do all that
Mm-hmm.
and to kind of research. I've had a blessed experience to be able to work in 20 different industries.
Wow.
So I can pretty much tell on any business scale where your industry kind of lies and what your needs are.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord has also given me a great intuition.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, I can pull out things in you that you might not realize.
That's all right.
And I can just have a simple conversation with you and find out how you uniquely work.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like writing it on paper. Some people are completely technical. They
Mm-hmm.
want everything in the computer. Some people like, no, I got to have it on my phone when I go. I got to have it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are like, when I close my laptop, I don't even want to know what's going on.
All right.
Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what if you're the type of person you close your laptop and it's also on your phone and you leave and it starts beeping?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to feel like you have to work, and you're going to be stressed. So if
Right.
that's not your personality, don't go with something like that. Don't put it on the phone.
Right.
So I like to be able to offer either a consulting package or an hourly price.
Mm-hmm.
And I can either, consulting wise, I can have meetings with you, one-on-one collaboration meetings, up to 10 hours within a 60-day time period.
Okay.
Going over a little bit more into 90 days if we had to, but
Mm.
I like to keep it at 60 days so that you can do your work and move forward.
Yeah.
And we can review current habits or your work habits, where your struggles are, where your successes are, evaluate all the software that you use,
Mm-hmm.
provide a unique outlook to the workflows or work psychology that you work in, and
Mm-hmm.
how you best work at your peak. And then suggest some improvements and maybe design some systems and or
Mm-hmm.
some checklist or another software, and see if we can improve the back end of your life and the back office so that you can move
That's right.
forward much quicker and higher in what your
Mm-hmm.
talents are. So, with that, outside of what I do, I also partner with Taylor Virtual Group,
Yeah.
and I am Pat Taylor's online business manager.
Yeah.
And we are a virtual assistant agency.
Mm-hmm.
So we have several virtual assistants that can help you in your back office when you're too tied up or you're just overwhelmed and you're just flurrying around in that ocean trying to figure out,
Mm-hmm.
God, let me walk on water, don't let me drown.
Right.
um, so, and the other thing that I've done for myself is, I know a lot of people that watch you probably know the KPI, the
Mm-hmm.
key performance indicator.
Mm-hmm.
As a business owner, you always strive to give the value to your customers.
That's right.
But have you ever tried to figure out and have yourself experience the value of your own talent?
That's good. That's good.
So if you've never had that, coaches are probably one that really have done it all the time because they
Mm-hmm.
go through that personal growth before they actually start teaching.
Right.
But
Right.
other people that just start a business, they know that they're offering a value, but
Mm-hmm.
they might not have been able to receive their own value.
I love that.
And
That's one of the things that got me when you first said it. I was like, that is such a powerful statement.
yeah,
You have to check out your own value. Okay.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes. And I actually got that with a software that we use, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a task management software.
Okay.
And like I said before, the personality of all the programs. I have worked in project management programs, CRMs,
Mm-hmm.
databases. I've customized databases. But when I found this one program, and it's
Mm.
called ClickUp, and it's just because that's my preference,
Yeah.
it has exploded my own value like
Mm.
triple.
Hmm.
And I am not only using it in my business, I'm using it personally for
Hmm.
personal growth and tracking my personal goals. And so anytime that I need to write down a personal goal, I'm in the same software that I'm doing for all my business. I
Right,
just
right.
click over, write down what I need to do, and click back over to another spot, and I keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And it integrates with websites. You can post things. You can have just one portion of your system and have it showing up embedded into your website. So if you have a table, if you have information that you want to give to your clients, it's visible there.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. Not that I would push it on everybody else, because
Right.
like I said, everybody has their own unique style in the way
That's right.
that they work. So um, I also create, I can customize databases.
Oh,
I've
okay.
customized this Airtable before.
Mm-hmm.
ClickUp, which I consider task management and Airtable.
Okay.
It's been a while, but I've worked in ACT. It's an ACT
Mm-hmm.
database. I can create or customize Excel spreadsheets. I actually have one called the bandwidth calculator,
Mm-hmm.
and I have that on my website for sale. And if you have anybody that works in a hourly billing capacity,
Mm-hmm.
and they, let's say they have multiple clients that they're only allowed to work a maximum number of hours per month,
Mm-hmm.
my bandwidth calculator will ask you questions of how many work days do you have in this month, because you
Mm-hmm.
have personal days, holidays. Just because
Mm-hmm.
there's 30 days in a month doesn't mean you work 30 days.
That is right. That
I
is
hope
right.
we don't work 30 days out of 30.
That's right.
So it'll ask you how many days that you work. It'll ask you how many hours in that day do you
Mm.
work, and how many hours do you work for your clients.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put in your client names and what your maximum hours are for that client. And then my sheet breaks it down into daily hours or daily minutes.
Okay.
So if you have one client that's 30 hours a month, one client that's 10 hours a month, it'll break it down and tell you your allotted time per day to
Mm-hmm.
work on that client, leaving you the other hours for your business. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end, it gives you a yearly total of how much allotted time that you had, how much time that you billed your clients, or how much time you had available to bill your clients, because you
Mm-hmm.
might not have worked all that.
That's
And
right.
then how much bandwidth is available. So if you were like, thought you were busy, but you just turned around and go, you know what? I wonder if I can take on another client.
Mm.
If you use the bandwidth calculator, all you had to do is pull up the sheet and go, I have 10 hours a month available to take on a new client.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
So I've enjoyed creating. I actually created that for a VA that needed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I enhanced what she needed and created it so that multiple people can use it.
I love it. I love it. I love the detailed in your strategic structure and the behind the scenes, because it's definitely needed. Because I know when we talked, it was kind of like, okay, this is what you want, but ask yourself this question: how are you going to get there? And then we had to get deeper and deeper, and I was like, oh Lord, it was a lot. It was a lot to think about, but it was actually great because then it will make things much easier. I know what I want as far as the end results. And then it's, finding that strategic structure to get there, and the systems and the people that's connected to you that, like experts like yourself, to help get you there faster and easier and get the results, or even better results that you even desire.
A
Because I
lot
think,
of people don't look at the I don't know what I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
But if you don't know that you don't know it, and somebody
That's,
doesn't ask you,
that's right.
you know, how do you even how do you realize that you need help?
That's right.
How do you realize that a simple checklist could be so much better in a
Yeah,
database?
yeah.
Sometimes you don't know, sometimes you just feel overwhelmed or
Mm-hmm.
you feel burdened.
Mm-hmm.
And if you feel that way and still can't figure out where to go, have a consultation with me. We'll see if it has to do with your systems,
Yes.
and we can work it out from there.
Yeah, I know one of the things you evaluated with me from the get go is like, you're doing great, but you're missing some things. You're missing out on stuff. And I'm like, really? I thought I was doing good. But it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense to kind of get into detail of the evaluation to really find out the potential that you have and maximize that opportunity with the tools and the resources and the people that you need to help do that.
Right, right. And the only thing you were missing was the spider web that connected all the pieces,
Right, right,
because you didn't know that you didn't know you were missing the spider web.
right, right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, do you have anything coming up? Any workshops? Anything you're sharing with the community?
Not on my business directly, but
Mhm.
we in Taylor Virtual Group, we are working on something for real estate agents.
Okay.
And we are partnering and collaborating with another VA, and we
Mm-hmm.
are creating a transaction coordinator course.
Okay.
So if you've ever bought a home or know anybody who's bought a home, and you know the crazy amount of paperwork and the appointments and the appraisals and the home inspections that have to take place and
Mm-hmm.
the documents that you have to submit. Well, every real estate agent has to handle that on every transaction.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have a transaction coordinator assistant, basically, that's working with their stuff. And that individual can start off with their MLS listings, posting
Mm-hmm.
that all the way through, and working all the way up to the close of the home.
Mm-hmm.
And we are creating a course that would help work at home individuals become a transaction coordinator
Mm-hmm.
and be able to do that work for real estate agents. And we're hoping that to come out sometime by the beginning of April. So
Awesome.
that is going to be something really good that we're really looking forward to. Um, in my business, it's kind of hard to build a workshop because everybody is so unique,
Right. Right.
so it's my work is definitely more one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
And but I am swirling around a few ideas,
Okay.
because I definitely would like to be able to maybe give an overall structural view
Mm-hmm.
of things that could make your life easier in an
Yes,
office.
that would be great.
But um, it's plan. It's in the got bucket over there. Like, you take care of that. You brew it. He's brewing it up for me right now,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to see what I can do with something like that to be able to help
Awesome.
individuals.
With a company or organization that you have worked with in the future that really stood out to you by using your services, give me one or two of those examples and what the results were. Or like what did they come in with and what were the results?
I've got one gentleman right now who we're actually still working with him,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a real estate agent actually, and
Mm-hmm.
he came in with the follow-up speed system that we know of, um, and he started out, I don't want to say fumbling because he's a great real estate agent,
Mm-hmm.
but he started out dealing with multiple avenues in his life that he deals with, and
Mm-hmm.
not being able to keep up is what it was. He's not really being able to like do everything that he wants to.
Yeah.
In working with me and working in setting up the follow-up speed system, he has now learned and saw the value of his systems working on his behalf,
Mm-hmm.
so that he can just input the data or give information to his transaction coordinator, and how he can almost double his efforts
Yep.
because he volunteers in his church. He
Mm-hmm.
is works with the veterans in his community out in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
He is a real estate agent, and he is a mentor for the youth. So we've been able to start setting up systems that will create automation for him.
Mm-hmm.
And any event that he has, like he did a veterans event, and next time he does another veterans event, he can just basically copy and paste, change a couple words, throw it
Yeah.
out there, and he's done. So his
Mm-hmm.
time has basically been, what he does has been cut in half
Yeah.
so that he can double his impact.
Mm-hmm.
So I've
Mm-hmm.
cut his time in half in order to double the impact and to be able to uh, really put his passions where he wants to and not be bogged down by a sea of paperwork.
Right. Right. Awesome. Awesome. So if someone was interested in speaking with you or your solutions, what would you say? How can they connect with you?
If they just go to europsolutions.com, right there at the very top of the page, there's a book an appointment. They can book an appointment, find out when my availability is.
Mm-hmm.
There's the email, the phone number, literally at the very first line of the page. So all they really need is europsolutions.com. They can
Mm-hmm.
reach out to me in any aspect that's good for them. And we can have a 30-minute consultation, or I can email them back and send them a proposal, and we can get started and see how I can help anybody else increase their impact to their own community where they're at.
I love it. I love it. I love what you do. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's end with some words of encouragement. So you've been in the field a while, you've been over 20 different industries, and now you have a system, strategic systems, and tools in place to help people be better, go further, and make more financial decisions and more money. All right. So give us some encouraging words if somebody's watching and they know they need you, but they don't either know where to start or somebody needs to start from somewhere. Give them some encouraging words to do so.
Well, when somebody is kind of overwhelmed, I mean, even on my website, I have a little thing is, I am so busy, I don't know where to start.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you just feel like you're busy, but you wish you had more productivity,
Mm-hmm.
reach out. You never know what one phone call can do,
That's right.
and you never know what somebody else's viewpoint could
Mm-hmm.
actually show you. My personal philosophy is we don't live in a world of reality. We live in a world of perspective.
Mm.
And your perspective has been filtered through all of your own experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
going back to what you don't know, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You may feel out of control, but doesn't mean that the option's not out there.
That's right.
It just means you haven't seen it yet. So let me help you see the new sunrise
That's right.
and see how we can make you feel less overwhelmed and less frustrated
Mm-hmm.
with how things are working with inside your business.
I love it. I love it. Listen, Miss Roxanne, this is my guest. She is doing phenomenal, phenomenal things. So listen, I highly recommend this woman, this businesswoman, to just do the consultant, find out, have a conversation with her. I believe she can show any and everybody that connects with her different, better ways to get there faster, have more systems. To know what you don't know, and have that extra perspective as well. So listen, get connected with her. She helps me out, trust me, phenomenally. And she makes me think, she makes me process, and then they have systems, and she helps break down things so we can understand how to get to where we want to be. All right, faster and quicker and effortlessly. Yeah. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to have you on my show. Thanks for all that you do. And let's continue to make it happen. So you guys get connected with this awesome young lady, Miss Roxanne. I am your host at Deloris Williams Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. All right, make sure you get connected. I'm going to turn it over to our sponsors and we'll be right back. Hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution, so get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.